It is my great pleasure to be in my 5th season here at St. David's. I'm continually grateful for Father Scott's and the vestry's faith in me when they asked me to lead the music program at this parish. I'm pleased with what we've been able to do over the past 4.5 years, and I look forward to what we will do in the future. As you can read about in my written report, I divide the music program into 3 pillars. Worship, in which we give our gifts of words and music to each other and to God. Evangelism, where we speak welcome to our community and invite them to come and see the work that is done here. And outreach, where we bring our gifts into the wider world. In our services of corporate worship, the choir of St. David's provides musical leadership in the singing of hymns, psalms, antiphons, anthems, and motets on Sunday mornings. Additionally, they lead music at our offerings of evensongs and recitals, which occur mid-month, at our Music for Good Friday concert liturgy, our Advent Festival of 9 lessons and carols, and at a relatively new tradition, a morning prayer service held in the fall which features a musical sermon. This year, we marked a number of special events in these liturgies. Leonard Bernstein's centenary of birth was celebrated in our fall morning prayer service, featuring his Chichester Psalms. This also offered an opportunity to respond through music to the tragedy of domestic terrorism perpetrated against the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh merely a day before. In November, we commemorated the 1918 armistice with a special and highly attended evensong. And in December, we held a special centenary celebration of the Lessons and Carols service. I have also become particularly dedicated to representing as best I can the entirety of humankind in the repertoire I choose for the choir to perform. When I first arrived at St. David's, there were only a small handful of pieces in the choral library which were not written by white men. This is not an uncommon thing in churches or in concert halls these days. But I know this is not representative of our mission to uplift all of God's children. This fall, on average, each of our liturgies included at least one work by a composer in an underrepresented demographic. In addition to providing meaningful musical worship for us, the recordings, exposure, and income through music sales offered to these composers assist in the development of their careers. We also support composers through our Composer in Residence program, founded in 2015. This past year, we premiered several works by Fei Chow, our 2017-2018 resident composer, and are planning several forthcoming performances by Joshua Bornfield, our 2018-2019 composer residence and member of the St. David's Choir. I've been pleased to see continued involvement in the volunteer ensembles, which lead worship periodically throughout the year. The most popular of these is the St. David's Singers, which leads worship quarterly during the program year. I offer a renewed invitation now that anyone, regardless of background or expertise, is welcome to participate in this low-stress and fellowship-building experience. If I were to list one aspect where I feel we need the most improvement as a parish, it is in the involvement of young people in music making. We have endeavored to create schedules that are conducive to participation in chorister choir, handbell choir, and in the ad hoc instrumental ensemble, the St. David's Players. However, the commitment level still remains small. I look forward to working with parents and staff to find solutions to these issues. The concert series affords numerous opportunities through which we invite the wider world to come and see and welcome the broader community into St. David's. We hold 6 First Friday concerts per year, featuring both emerging and established artists. We also organize the Baltimore Bach Marathon, a 43-year tradition in the city, which includes organ, instrumental, and choral performances. This past year was a true highlight as we were able to perform the Bach's St. John Passion, featuring the choir of St. David's and made possible with a generous gift of the estate of Anne and Don Carroll. Our concerts and music liturgies make up the St. David's Music Series, supported through donations from the Friends of Music at St. David's, and suggested donations made at the door. We have committed to making this series free of charge so that all who seek art and beauty may find welcome here at St. David's. Featured on the first and last concert of our First Friday series is our Ensemble in Residence, which is chosen through an online application process. Last season, we welcomed the Icarus Quartet, a 2-piano, 2-percussion ensemble. This year, the choir collaborates with the Washington Cornet and Sackbut Ensemble in a number of performances. With our composer in residence, this makes up our residency program, bringing exciting music to our church and to the community. Through these programs, over 1,200 persons are welcomed to St. David's each year. Thousands more are reached through radio broadcasts. We are fortunate to enjoy a beneficial relationship with both WYPR and WBJC. At Christmas time, Voices Rise, which I'll speak about later, appears on WYPR's Midday with Tom Hall. The Choir of St. David's is regularly featured on the WBJC Choral Hour on Sunday mornings, and we were fortunate to be offered 2 full-length programs on WBJC's Music in Maryland, including a broadcast of our performance of the St. John Passion. I was rather chuffed to receive a note from a listener saying that he thought it was a performance by a chamber chorus from Germany and was floored to realize the music was recorded right here in Roland Park. We reach many more people, too, through evangelism, utilizing YouTube, SoundCloud, and Facebook. Through SoundCloud, we offer streaming audio from past performances of the choir, and via Facebook we stream services and some concerts. YouTube offers video of our past performances so people can see what they can look forward to if they attend services and concerts. This year I have also begun a special series called Sundays in Song, which you're watching right now. These 5 to 10 minute videos offer some insight into the music offered each week. If you haven't had an opportunity to check these out yet, well, just look at the links below and choose any of the videos to watch and follow them for more information about music throughout the year. If I could ask one simple thing of each of us watching, it is to simply share and react to these links. This is the easiest way to help people get to know St. David's, and all it takes is 2 clicks of a mouse. However, all is for naught if we do not give of ourselves to benefit the world. Our musical outreach focuses on 3 aspects: elder care, empowerment, and education. The choir enjoys a close relationship with both the Fairhaven and Charlestown retirement communities. In the fall, we offer several musical services at Fairhaven, including an All Souls Evensong and a festival of lessons and carols. At Charlestown, we routinely are invited to offer an evensong during the Week of Christian Unity, and last year collaborated with the Maryland Choral Society to offer a joint concert on Charlestown's music series. This past year, my brother Benjamin, himself an Episcopal music director, and I were chosen to be music directors in a Johns Hopkins study at the Broadmead Retirement Community, tracking how music making affected patients in early stages of memory loss or dementia. We are also pleased to empower people through music making. It is now the end of our 2nd year since the founding of Voices Rise, a Baltimore choir of hope. Voices Rise was founded as a joint venture between St. David's, St. John's Western Run, where my brother directs, Peabody, and Paul's Place. It is directed by myself and my brother Ben, and through it we welcome those experiencing homelessness and financial and food insecurity to make music together in a safe space. We have performed at St. David's, St. John's, the Chesapeake Shakespeare Company, Rise Be More, an annual event dedicated to the memory of Freddie Gray, the Paul's Place 35th Anniversary Gala, and live on WYPR. This year we were deeply saddened to lose one of our founding members, Marvin Wolfman Goodwin. Every time we sing What a Wonderful World, we'll be thinking of him. We have also been blessed to form an informal partnership with Benjamin Franklin High School at Masonville Cove. A high school with no budget for a music program, a colleague of mine who teaches there reached out to me about ways to provide special musical experiences for those in the music club she created. Since then, I have given guest lectures for the students both at their campus and here at St. David's, and the students have enjoyed opportunities to ask questions of performing musicians, have special one-on-one sessions with artists, and also to explore new and different instruments, particularly with the Icarus Quartet and the Washington Cornet and Sackbut Ensemble. These outreach efforts are fully woven into the music program. The students from Benjamin Franklin benefit directly from the First Friday program, which in turn is integrated into the music series and our worship life. Voices Rise is also incorporated into our welcoming efforts and periodically into our Sunday worship. I want to give a special shout out, though, to the choir of St. David's. Though one might most frequently witness their work on Sunday mornings, their efforts are connected to every aspect of this mission of worship, welcome, and outreach, seen here highlighted in red. At other parishes, I have encountered questions regarding the need for a paid choir. Here at St. David's, I hope it is clear that these extraordinary musicians are woven into the very fabric of the work we do here as we attempt to bring goodness, peace, beauty, and justice into the world. It would simply be impossible to sustain a ministry of this scale without them. Though a full list of thank yous are listed in my written report, in addition to the choir, I would like to thank the leadership of the parish, particularly Scott and the vestry, for their faith in the program, the staff, including Chris, Tricia, Roxanne, Brooke, Michael, and John, for the many ways in which they support the music program, the donors and volunteers who help the music series, particularly Donna and Margie, and also to my spouse, Kelly, who makes sure I keep my head on straight, at least most of the time. Thank you all very much, and I look forward to singing with you.